This is the B-side, 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 the marriage. This is the B-side, 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 the marriage.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the B-Side of Marriage podcast. I'm your host, Rashonda, a licensed marriage and family therapist associate, and here along with my co-host and hubby,
Jason.
And here at the B-Side, we talk about everything related to marriage. The good, the bad, the real, the A, and the B-Side. So yes, if you're joining us for the first time, we are so glad to have you. And if you're returning, we're so glad to have you too. Thank you for coming back, sharing, and commenting and engaging. Wink, wink, if I could wink.
As well, follow us. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. As well as follow us on Instagram at B-Side of Marriage and on Facebook at The B-Side of Marriage.
Alrighty, well, let's jump into the episode. Babe, what are we talking about today?
How does stress look in your life?
Okay.
That's, I guess.
Is that a question you're asking?
That's the title I kind of came up with.
Okay.
Mainly just because, again, we're part of a small group that we attend, and that we actually just talked about stress, and it was for me, it was a real eye opener because it really, I would say it just. There was things that I didn't realize that were putting a lot of stress on my shoulders, having me hold on to, and just being able to talk through, even with you, about the things that I'm experiencing. Again, we both had different things, but we was able to kind of get a consensus idea of what each other's stresses are. So, so that to me, I was like, that's something probably a lot of people deal with.
Oh yeah, especially in these days.
So it's like, So I guess I'll kind of kick it off.
Yes.
So I guess for us, and I'll say it like this, and I'll say individually, how do you know when you're stressed, when things are stressing you? Like, what are the signs that you feel, the things that you hold on, not say hold on to, but what are those things that you feel when you are feeling stressed?
When I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed. Okay. I'm worrying about little to nothing to everything, all the things.
Okay.
How do I know I'm stressed? I know I'm doing too much when I can't complete anything. Like, okay. I will start this, and I need to do that, and I'll even start with a to-do list. Okay. And then start, I can do this and I'll do that. And then, I forgot. And then the thing that I need to get done didn't get done because I was doing all these other little things. Okay. And not finishing anything. So, or much of nothing in the large, or maybe the better way to say it, I finished the things that actually are not the thing that I need to focus on. Not the big thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess even for me, dealing with stress is, because I'm not a multitasker, I try to do things I would say not in order. I try to make sure I work on something
from start to finish.
That I finish it before I get to the new thing. But for me, when I start to feel stressed, was when it feels like everything I'm doing, there's nothing coming off. Like, it seems like it's a never-ending thing. It doesn't. So again, that's how I feel, and that's how I get overwhelmed when the stress comes on. And it's like, I show it. I know I show it a lot in my body, in my aura, if you want to say. And again, I know that's something that I need to work on. But I guess that's how for me it shows up. So what's the face though?
What does my face say?
I don't know. You're
What do you think my face says?
Oh no, I'm thinking you have something else to add to it the way you said it.
No, I agree.
Oh, okay.
That I can tell when you're stressed.
Okay. So that kind of goes into my next question is
Okay.
versus your stress in your daily life, can you define what stress looks like in the relationship?
I think it's the same.
Okay.
We're doing everything.
Doing the most.
Yep. We're doing everything. We are both trying to problem solve separately.
Okay.
And so there's an increase of miscommunication
Okay.
because we're kind of working in our own little
Silos.
bubbles, yeah, and then I feel like and then it changes the temperature of the house.
Say more about that part.
It becomes more tense. Everybody starts walking on eggshells because why did you leave the goldfish out? Why are there these crackers here? Why did you take a recycle? Like everything is more snippy, and so
Yeah.
so kids and everybody are just kind of like, okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Patience gets real short.
Yeah, I see. I was probably that's where I was gonna go with. In the relationship more is patience gets shorter when we're feeling or we're dealing with some type of stress, which is an outside influence. We're taking out that stress on the person right next to us, rather than really dealing with what the issue is. We're taking it out on other people, like you said, with the kids. If it could be something as white socks around. We go upstairs, see the room, and then we just lose it. So yeah,
All those things are so real.
but yeah, even I guess even in our relationship, I can tell sometimes when you're dealing with stress, and again, I hope that I try to ask like, how can I help? But I mean, I do it all the time. But so
You do. Not all the time, but you do.
that's why I said not all the time. So do you feel that men and women experience stress differently?
Well, of course, I'm going to say yes because I'm a female. I'm going to say yes. Well, because I also do feel like there's a lot more invisible weight that women carry.
Tell me more, because I'm interested, because I was going to say the same thing. There's an additional weight that as a husband we hold on to. So
Really?
go ahead
Well,
with that.
and so that's what I say. I feel like it's different. I feel like because we're doing it all. We're not only, I shouldn't say we're doing it all, but we're managing it all.
Okay.
Okay. So that's like just the household day-to-day stuff. It's also like taking care, especially if you have kids, like taking care of kids, what that all entails, so that their day, because they're used to their days going smoothly.
Yeah.
Which is why when things go not as planned, they're like, what? Wait.
Yeah.
Because they're used to, and the reason why they're used to, because me, is thinking about, oh, they need lunch money. Oh, next week is Red Ribbon Week. They got to wear this. They have this theme. Oh, they're a part of this club. Oh, they have practice at this thing. They got, like, I keep a running list of everything, right? So it's that. It's also the emotional, like, okay, trying to help them, express their anger in different ways, and using what tools can I use to help them become, or not help them become, but help them express what they're really feeling. How can I help them identify what they're feeling? Also, like, how do I keep my stuff, and I don't project my stuff onto them? Yeah. Like, it's like all of that stuff as well. And then, as a wife, it's like, okay, I am my husband's helpmate. what does that look like today? What does that mean? And oh no, I'm an entrepreneur, so now I have all this other stuff. And so it's like all of the things that allows life to go smoothly for our loved ones
Okay.
is what women carry. And the expectation is that they will do it.
Okay.
Like it's their role to play.
Okay.
So that's why I would say females.
Females.
Your answer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's my answer to your question. Females do carry it differently because we have the additional stress of stuff.
That's what, when you said it, that's why I was kind of like, wait, I didn't
You
say.
said, do they carry it differently? And I'm saying yes, because I feel like females carry more.
Oh, I'm like, the way you said it was more like they.
Well, and
Like,
even,
I questioned-
No,
I-
even then, no, as I'm thinking that even with relationships,
Okay.
I gotta be careful how I say it.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm waiting for you to say. That's what I'm waiting for you to say. Yeah.
The expectation
Okay.
is that the female will do what is necessary to allow the relationship, to not allow, but to support the relationship so that it stays together.
Okay.
So, which is why more often, it's the wife kind of demanding the husband to go to counseling, go to therapy, to basically step up and kind of do your part. So
Gotcha.
that's why But I feel like that's just also too, it's a societal thing. Like the women hold it down, even in like my random TV shows.
I'm not saying that is false. I'm not. I asked the question just because and I just know from my perspective, as well as other men that I've talked to, is just we feel like how you explained it. It's similar to how men feel, but we're not because we was always taught that we're supposed to just do it and not really say anything. We don't say anything, and we just take that.
I'm very curious.
No,
I'm very curious about that.
Because I'm like we again, and I'll take it from my perspective.
Yes. Okay.
Being that my dad said, as a husband, you're supposed to be a provider. You're supposed to take care of the house. You're supposed to take care of the kids. And when things aren't going the way, not say you expect it, but if lack for a better word, you get behind on bills or stuff like that, the stress on me, I'll say on myself as a husband, is like, I'm supposed to provide and not being able to do that. So that adds an extra weight on our shoulder, because it's like, yes, we're not doing this alone, but that's a weight that we put on. Like, I don't say for myself that I used to, I'm still working it out, but that I put that on my shoulders. So it's, and at times I don't know how to vocalize it, just because it's just like, okay, I just need to do it. So, and that's why I was saying it's not that I'm not saying husbands do more. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's just a weight that we hold on to, because we're supposed to be a provider. We're supposed to, be the priest, all those different things. And it's like, it seems like, and I'll say for myself, at times I get overwhelmed sometimes. So
I'm trying to stay in this moment with you.
So that's why I was like, as a man, those are the things, like, and I've told you this once before. It's like, like, and this is rent, I just want to talk to my dad. I want to talk to your dad. And it's in those moments, because I want to hear from them, like, how do I do this? Because it's something that, again, and I'll say this, in the way that you're looking right now, your face and stuff like that.
Because I want to say something, I'm trying not to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
So.
But those things is like, yes, I know that I am taking care of that. I'm taking care of the household. I know that I'm providing for everyone. But at the same time, sometimes it's like, and I guess I've said, I want to hear that. Yes, you're doing it. You're doing what you're supposed to do. But it's not so much coming from you. Like, for me, I'd want to hear my dad, your dad, to say that. And it's again, but that's just how I do it. So, okay, see what you gotta say.
Well, I'm curious as to why do you think that that they were doing it well?
It's not so much that they was doing it well, because I not that so much that they was doing it well. It's just having a different perspective. And for instance, like when your dad was here, when me and him used to have these different talks, I would ask him certain things that I've been experiencing or feeling. I'd ask him, and I would always get wisdom behind it. And kind of how you say, it's like he would be like, though I didn't do it this way. Okay. And then give me the nuggets that I can kind of say, okay, I can take that and move with that. Not so much run, but move with what he says, be able to hold on to that, if that makes more sense.
Okay. But it sounds like you have these expectations of what it means to be in this role as a husband, as a father.
Yeah.
And I'm curious as to who developed those expectations.
Oh, I guess that's. I would say honestly, it's a learning experience. It's just something that over time, there's something that I guess for me, it's just something that how I expected certain things to go as a husband.
And the reason why I'm saying this because it seems like you feel like you're stressed about what you feel as though are your shortcomings. And I'm curious.
I don't think it's shortcomings. It's
okay. So where does the stress come from?
Like kind of what we talked about earlier. It's just, and I'll give, for instance, being an entrepreneur and then me working. Like for me, it's like, am I doing enough to support our house, even in your entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
Like, am I doing enough? And then sometimes for me, it's just I'm second guessing myself.
Well, and that's what I was like, who's saying?
No, that's
who's saying. Who's questioning you?
Myself.
That's what's like, but that has to stem from someone else, right? Because that's what I was like. And also, the question I wanted to ask was really like, why does being a provider? Why is that like the top priority? Like, why is that your main stressor?
Yeah.
And should it have that much weight?
I don't think it should have that much weight, but because it's being reinforced, not just in the household, is being reinforced in church. So it's like you hear it all the time. So that's why that's how I say. So
that doesn't mean that
it's right.
I share those same expectations of you as a husband, as a father, as the head of the household.
I know, but it's those.
Well, and I think that goes back to what I was saying earlier about how we are working through these stresses independently.
Yeah.
Right? Because when I go through my list of things that I worry about, which I'm not supposed to be worrying about, but when I go through that list, how you show up as a provider, as a leader, that's like not on my list.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not on my list.
Okay.
For me, when it comes to you, it's like team too much. For you, I'm just like, you can also just say no.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
It concerns me that you're like, I'm not sure if I'm providing enough.
Yeah.
Because for me, that immediately is like, oh gosh, he's gonna try to do something else.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better because I don't.
That's what I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do another thing.
Yeah.
You have plenty. So that's why I was just like, oh boy, what does this mean?
Yeah. No, I got you.
So I'm like literally waiting. I'm like, oh, is there another idea?
No.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think, and I saw this idea on Instagram, but it's basically because we've gone away from our like marriage meetings.
Okay.
We do our relationship check-ins, but it's not like, well, those are just for us checking in on the relationship. How are we doing? How are you feeling? Blah blah blah, that stuff. But we don't necessarily have our marriage meetings anymore, where we like go over the budget, or we even think about the upcoming week.
Yeah.
And I think we do need to do that because I feel like I don't know if we're always starting our week off on the same page, or I would even take starting the month off on the same page. Mm-hmm. And so on Instagram, that's what they were like, hey, do this like monthly. I think they call it a monthly brain dump, but it's like we do it together, and like I'll tell you everything that I have coming up. You tell everything you got coming up, and then we talk about finances too as part of that. Like, hey, birthdays or whatever. Well, we already know the holidays are coming. Yeah. So, anyways, talking through that, and I was like, oh, maybe we should do that because then also too, it helps us prioritize. Mm-hmm. So we'll have the same priority. Yeah. So if you're like, hey, I got this work project that's going to be taking a lot of my time, I need to really focus, I got to deliver it by whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then I can take off some of that stuff, or we can go through our list and say, hey, we're just not going to do this. We're not going to do that. We're going to do that. We'll do it. We'll do that later. Like, I like that idea. We got to figure out.
I like we get back to doing that.
Yeah, figure out like what's really important for us to do. Mm-hmm. And especially like, I feel like this holiday season is going to be different for us. Yeah. I don't know what that means yet, but yeah, so.
Okay. So to kind of go on with that, so when stressed, the word "I'm fine." What is?
Wait! I feel like this is.
Nope. Okay. It's not. But
it wasn't targeted.
No, it's not. Okay. It's not. Right. Because I can say I've said it too, and I'm stressed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm asking it.
All right, like, sorry. Finish your question.
I was like, so when we're stressed, saying I'm fine. Mm-hmm. I know, and I'll say for myself, I'm not saying I'm downplaying what I'm feeling, but it's really to not to stress you out. Okay. So I'm interested to hear like from you, like if you're stressed and you say I'm fine, what does that mean for you?
So I'm working on not saying I'm fine.
Okay.
Just because before it was just like a blanket.
Okay.
I'm fine, and then it's for you to infer what that I'm fine means. And I was like, that's not fair to you. Also too, because that's like my go-to. Yeah. So it's easy for me to just say I'm fine, mm-hmm. and not go into what's really coming up for me. Yeah. Or what am I really feeling? Okay. So I'm working on not saying I'm fine, or even if I say I'm fine, when I say I'm fine, that means that I am okay. So, like if I say I'm fine, that means I'm fine. I'm okay. It's all good. Okay. If I'm saying I'm fine because I don't know what else to say, I hope that I can say I'm fine. You were like, what does that mean? oh, I don't know what else to say right now, so I'm just saying I'm fine.
Okay.
Or the better response is, I'm stressed. I'm overwhelmed.
Okay.
Like actually calling out what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But I'm fine comes so fast for me.
Not,
It's like a no, like it's like an automatic
Yeah.
answer. You ask something, I'm fine. Well, what does that really mean? I don't even know sometimes. Because I'm just like, it's just because, to be fair, if I say it, I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just like, when I get around to it, I'll figure out what it is. Instead of having to slow down, take a moment to really see what's going on with me. I don't know. Because I'm stressed. So I don't want to do all that right then and there. I want to just get to the next thing and do the next thing. So that's what I find.
Okay. So how do you?
Everything.
So
And nothing all at the same time.
yeah, but you're by you doing that, you trying to just get to the next thing, but you're not addressing what actually.
Correct.
Okay.
I just say it was healthy.
No, I'm not.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is definitely an area for improvement.
Okay.
I do understand that I do need to take the moment to slow down to really identify what it is that's going on.
Yeah.
Because it goes back to even what I was saying about the brain dump. Am I stressing out? First of all, am I stressing out over something that I can control? If I can't control it, I literally cannot be spending time on it. So it's slowing down to just even to do that quick challenge of the feeling. Like, what's going on? Like, okay, so I'm thinking I'm overwhelmed. Am I truly, like, is this thing that I'm stressing out about? Like, I guess that's another thing. Am I stressing out about something, or am I just stressing because I got to do something? Because I get stressed dealing with something that I feel like I am not good at. So that stresses me.
Okay.
Because I'm like,
That's not your stilo.
it's not. And then I start like judging and blaming is the whole situation. Then I'm like, it shouldn't be taking me this long. I should, but whatever, or what. It's like the whole comparison thing starts. But then at that time, it's literally, hey, I gotta stop this. I gotta stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. So, a long story to say, or all that to say, I don't know.
Okay, so with kind of what you just said, is it more stress or more pressure in those times? Because how you kind of said it just now is like, I heard more, it's stress versus pressure.
It's pressure. It might be more pressure when I'm actually like trying to do things that I don't feel like I am in my zone of genius. But it's definitely stress when I'm worrying and overwhelmed.
Okay.
Definitely stress.
Okay.
Because that leads to anxiety.
Okay.
Anxious thoughts, anxious behaviors. And yeah.
So is it easier when it deals with pressure to ask for help versus if you're stressed?
So this is the problem, right? And you said it earlier too. You don't ask me for help because you don't want to stress me out.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask for help for you because I don't want you to feel like you have to do another thing.
Okay.
So in essence, kind of the same thing, right? So it's like neither one of us are asking for help, and we're just, like I said, working on little bubbles, just going, doing stuff that I feel like if we would just take a moment to just either vent,
So like, hey,
or do a dump and just be like, hey, actually, you don't need to do that, and then also too, I don't think we're giving the kids an opportunity to expand, right? Because it's like some of the things we do because we're like, oh, they're not going to do it the right way. Well, but they can still get it done. Yeah. So it's like even those things that I was like, I don't know if we have to do everything that we're saying we have to do.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that because I can say that for me when it deals with pressure, it's it's more of, I guess it's opposite from you. I know I can do it, but why is this? Why can't I do it as fast as I know I can do it? So like for me, like that's how it was when I feel pressure. It's more of knowing that, like, and I'll say like for instance, designing a lower third for the podcast. I know I've done it before, but I couldn't believe why it took me so long to be able to build it.
Okay.
Like so that's what's like. So it's not for me. That's not stress because it's an area of an expertise that I can do. But for me, taking too long, that's where it's like the pressure for me comes up.
I would say that pressure probably leads to stress.
No, it does.
Which paralyzes you, which
Yes.
is why it then takes you longer to do the thing because
Correct.
self-fulfilling prophecy there, because it's like I should be able to do this, but now I'm shaming myself because I'm not getting it done, and so then it's
at a certain time that I know I can do it.
And so then you're just stress is funny. It's a funny thing, but I don't know. Maybe my pressure is stress. Stress is pressure. I don't know.
So I guess with us, how do we help each other? How do we help each other with our stresses? What, I guess, in your eyes, give me two things that you think. Or it can just be one. It ain't gotta be two.
I already gave you one.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
I already gave you one about doing the brain dump and being on the same page.
Okay.
So
I was saying you could reiterate.
Okay.
I'm
yes.
I'm just
What I said earlier.
For the people that are listening.
Yes.
I'm trying to just give them some extra notes of what that can be. Maybe it doesn't look the same for them, but being able to still, because again, the way I looked at it is the exercise that we did at our small group, that allowed us to actually sit and really think and really talk about, okay, what a high priority, what is low priority that we can change, and then what is the high priority and low priority that we couldn't change.
Yep.
So it's like being able to talk through through that exercise, being able to do that. Again, for us, it opened my eyes to the things that were high stress for you. What was your priority that you can change versus the ones that not say you couldn't change, but it's harder to change. So.
That's a good exercise. And that's what I kind of feel like the brain dump does that too. Because when I know what's on your mind, you know what's on my mind, we can then prioritize, like, oh, is this, like, where is that?
But, and I say the but, for individuals who can't do that, and I'm not saying it's the husband or the wife, I'm just people that can't do that, just to do a brain dump, it's like, okay. And I'll say, for instance, we talk about our kids, the two oldest, and we say, give me a brain dump. So it's like...
But they're also not stressed. That's what it's like. They're not stressed. Because when our oldest is stressed with all the school stuff, he'll say, I have to do this, usually he's bottled it up and then just, like vomits it, but it's like I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and like he'll say whatever it is.
Gotcha.
So that's what it's like. The reason why, because they're not stressed. Because we're stressed for them.
We're stressed for them.
We're carrying things that we should not be carrying. So I get that. Doing a brain dump also too. It is a learned
process.
Exercise. So it is learned, but they give guidance of things to think about, because you won't necessarily, because some of the things that are concerning concerning to you in your head, you probably have a filter of like, I'll just go ahead, I'm taking care of this. This is what I'll share. Instead of doing it all. Like, 'cause that's the whole point of the brain dump, is dumping everything out. Because our brains are not databases, and we try to use them to like store things, and that's why.
Could be filter.
Well,
But that,
but yeah.
but that also goes to kind of what we said earlier, is that, because we both kind of said, is like, we're not sharing that part because we don't want to stress our partner or spouse out. So we filter that part out because we
Yes.
figure, okay, that
I can
might
handle
stress
this.
them out.
I can handle that. This, if they really could help me with this would be great. No, I completely understand, and I hear you. And that's why I think us taking the time of like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Having the marriage meeting is good.
Yeah.
And then doing like a part of that, doing the high priority, high low priority, and then can definitely change or harder to change.
Yeah, it's
something
like
that.
harder to
Anyways.
change and then willing to change, basically.
To understand control, I think that's good. Also, I will definitely say pray. Praying more, because I think sometimes like I said, if we're worrying about something, then we already know that we're out of pocket, right? That things are off.
Yeah.
So basically, getting a reset, pray, renewing our minds, like focusing on the things that matter. I don't know what the scripture is. It doesn't say
you can
like that.
control too.
Yeah, and in our control, but there's a scripture about that, like focusing on the things that are of a hope. No, that's, anyways, I can't remember the scripture. But it's like focus on the things, the good things, being grateful, and then, like I said, just taking care of what you can take care of, and what you can't, just give it up to God. Like, that's the main thing.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, I feel like I do stress over things that I can't control, but it's because it's a comparison of where I feel like I should be or should be doing, or, there's this comparison that's out there that I'm trying to achieve. So when I reset, it'll be all right.
Okay. And you just said something exactly what I was feeling, what I was saying earlier about having no certain weight so much older. You just said exactly what it was.
Okay.
No, because you just said, it's like, no, like you just said, you said it just before the comparison game. Like, you're trying to do something that you think you should be doing, or comparing yourself to something else. That's the weight, that because I feel that I should be doing a certain thing. Same thing.
Gotcha.
So when you said it, I want to just bring that back, because that when you asked me that question, I was like, that's exactly what you're saying now. So.
Yep. You're right.
So, okay. I think I asked enough questions. I think we talked about.
I know. I feel like I got an interview. Not interview.
Well,
no, it's fine.
You interviewed me when we was talking about the weight, so it kind of went back and forth. So, okay. I don't have anything else. Yeah. So, as always, like, follow, share, subscribe. Share.
Well, I guess, hold on, before you do that.
Yeah.
Drop in the comments, what is your most stressful thing? And have you been able to share that with your spouse, your partner? 'Cause I'm very curious as to why not. What is preventing you from sharing some of your stressors or your stresses with your partner, your spouse?
Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's definitely.
We love a good little reflection question.
Okay, so I guess until next week.
Remember, because the real work begins at I do. Peace.